Hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Monday, March 11th, 2019, here with the Free Live Show. Of course, we are live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We have free picks every single game, every single day at picksandparlays.net under the free picks tab, and of course over at sportschatplace.com. Our best bets always over at Sports Chat Experts and picksandparlays.net. Of course, you can use the discount code BIG15, still works. Get 15% off all of your purchases today at Sports Chat Experts or picksandparlays.net. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be wearing the new t-shirts. I'll have an article up as soon as they come in explaining how you can get them. Going to be, of course, super easy. But those of you watching our video, whether it be on our YouTube page, which looks like the notifications haven't gone out, or if you're watching us on Facebook, in our group or on our page, or on Twitter, it'd be awesome if you could hit the thumbs up. Do free picks every single day on this show. I don't know how we did yesterday. I think all the college games we hit. The Bucks lost, the Pelicans lost, the Pistons won. Houston won, Penn State won, Bucknell won, Nebraska won. I don't know who won the Drexel game. I'll take a quick look. Let's see who won that. Gem. Anyways, college basketball tournament action. The water was awesome. Yeah, we don't have daylight savings time in Hawaii. We just stay at the same time, so it's just an hour earlier for me is all this is. So I'm just trying to catch up. The show was at 6 a.m. for me. Now it's at 5 a.m. Drexel lost. They got crushed. 61-73. Oh, they were close. Didn't even get it done. So we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 yesterday. Not great. Not bad. We will take that any day of the week. But anyways, we do at least 3 free picks, but we do usually a lot more than that. Got NBA action tonight. We got college hoops, of course. March Madness all going on this week. Yeah, I was back in the water yesterday surfing. It was my first time back in a month, and I'll tell you what, it was like riding a bike. It was awesome. It was like I'd never left. Caught some good waves. It wasn't really big. It was maybe like, I don't know, chest high, waist to chest area. So it was fun, not dangerous or anything. Of course, there's always some dangerous tourists out there. And it was definitely some of those. I don't mind surfing with people that aren't good surfers. It happens. People are beginners. People learn. We all were beginners at one point. But one thing I don't like is bad surf etiquette. Because not even that, the manners type thing. It's just, basically it's just to keep it safe. It's not like golf etiquette, who gets to go first or whatever. I mean, it's sort of like that. But definitely it's, you're in the water. Everyone's there to have a good time, all that kind of good stuff. But I'll tell you one thing, it gets dangerous in a hurry out there. So everyone has to be super careful of what everybody else is doing. Speaking of what we're doing, we're giving out free picks. We do it every single day. I always kill some time at the beginning of the show. If you're watching us, if you could hit the thumbs up. I don't have the t-shirts in yet, so I can't show you. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say that. If I had them, I'd be wearing them. I'm just not really sure what you want from me. I know that you guys generally want magic. But anyways, we're here every single day. If you guys could hit the thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. We got a small crowd today. It could be the daylight savings thing. Could be guys are sick of me. Whatever the case may be. Doesn't matter. Still keep showing up. Let's get to today's NBA action. So I have picks in a lot of these games, either premium or not premium. Toronto Raptors taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really liked Cleveland at 10.5. At 8.5, I don't love them so much. The Raptors kind of in a funk here, but they've won their last 2 games, covering the spread in both those on the road. Now they're on the back end of a back-to-back. Meanwhile, the Cavs have had a few days off here to rest. Didn't get a whiff of a cover at Miami, or they covered at Brooklyn, getting 9.5. But they've had a couple days now to recover from the road trip. It's not like they have the road trip and then the back end of the back-to-back, they're home or something like that. I think the Cavs have enough here to cover. I think the Raptors, probably win the game, but I like the Cavs to cover. I'll take the Cavs plus 8.5. That'll be our first pick for today's show. Get right into another NBA pick that I don't have a premium pick, and I didn't do dog of the day on. Utah Jazz -3 against the Thunder. The Thunder have really been playing bad down the stretch. This makes it a really bad spot for them. They've won twice in their last 4, but outside of that, boy, it's they had 4 consecutive losses right before that as well. Their wins were at Portland. One was in overtime, and then a 4-point win at Memphis. They were 10-point favorites in that game. But I tell you, I think that the Jazz are the play in this one. Just getting a light number here. I know they're banged up. Exum's banged up. Uda, Neto out. Rubio, of course, still out. So the Jazz, I know, are banged up here, and that's why we're getting the light number. But I don't care. They're home. And I don't like the way the Thunder have been playing. So I'm going to take the Jazz -3. That's our second pick for today's show. Of course, we do free picks every single day. Our best bets always over at sportschatexperts.com, as well as sportschatplace.com, Premium Plus, and picksandparlays.net. You can use this discount code at sportschatexperts and picksandparlays.net. The premium area, of course, already discounted. But some pretty good college basketball games yesterday when it came to those tournaments. I love that, a lot of teams are back to the wall, do or die. You just see that big effort. Sometimes it works for us, sometimes it works against us. In that Furman game, I had that Furman. It's like they battled back and then they weren't good enough, and it ended up being a shit show, right? Anyways. Hofstra -11 against Delaware. Delaware not a very good team, but it's 7-7 against the number on the road. This isn't really a road game. This is a neutral site game. This is a conference tournament game. This game starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is noon my time. It's crazy because it's just an hour time difference because you guys all changed. Well, not all of you, but a lot of you changed the clocks yesterday, and we didn't. So noon my time is now 6 o'clock Eastern time. It's hard to grasp onto at first. That's for sure. Just like probably daylight savings is adjusting for you guys. Not moving the clocks and having the game start an hour early, and just that realization that it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. It's only noon here. It just seems a lot bigger of a difference. But I like Hofstra. I'm going to lay the 11 points. They're just so much the better team. I think at this time of the season, you have the better teams, and we'll see efforts from the lesser teams, big efforts like we saw in Arch Madness with Northern Iowa and Bradley playing in the tournament final, the 5 versus the 6 seed to go to the NCAA tournament. You got to remember, the winner of that conference tournament is not going. The winner of the conference all season long, the team that battled it out, was the best team in the conference all season long, does not go to the big dance. Only the conference tournament winner goes. So it's basically the whole season didn't matter. And a team barely over 500 goes to the dance. And of course, if Northern Iowa had won, they would have been 500 heading in. They would have been a 16 seed for sure. But in this one, I like Hofstra. Delaware, not horrible. We've seen way worse Delaware teams than this in the past. But I'm going to take Hofstra, and I'll lay the 11 points. Let's go to the MAC. Western Michigan against Central Michigan. I went back and forth on this game, but how many times have we been screwed by Central Michigan this year? And how many times have we been screwed by MAC favorites? Plenty of times. That's the answer to that one. MAC favorites have been death all season long. No reason to believe that they're going to be any better here. I'm going to take Western Michigan plus the points. That'll be our fourth pick for today's show. I think Central Michigan wins the game, but it seems in these MAC games, like 2 or 3 points is really what they win by. And I don't know. Anyways, if you're watching us, if you could hit the thumbs up button, no matter where you're watching us. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, on Facebook Live, doesn't matter. If you could hit that thumbs up, that like button, it should take you about a half a second. Cost you nothing. Stefan Epps is a horrible bettor. He says to take Hofstra on the money line. This is about as stupid of a bet as you could possibly make. Okay? They're 11-point favorites. So you would have to bet $550 to win 100. It is not worth the risk. If you don't think that they're going to cover the point spread and that you need to lay $550 to take 100, take the points with the other team. I mean, that's just stupid. Doesn't even make any sense. All these giant money lines he likes. You hit shit. You hit nothing. I hit money line. I hit parlays. You don't hit anything. You know, it's terrible, man. I don't know, man. I'm going to get rid of this guy. That's what we're going to do. You should get your own show. That's what I would do if I were you. Anyways. I show you. Show me before. You can start your own channel, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyways. You're going to have to get your own YouTube channel if you want to show us something. Anyways, we do free picks every single day. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com and picksandparlays.net. We got Gonzaga taking on... Man, you know what? Let's skip that one. We got Northern Kentucky taking on Oakland. Northern Kentucky has struggled away from home this season. Oakland, not a horrible team, but Northern Kentucky is definitely the better team. And I think, when we've seen them come on, when we've seen them in the postseason, they've been pretty strong, at least when it comes to covering spreads. I know they haven't been a great cover team this season. They're called the home team here, but this is a tournament game. I'm going to take Northern Kentucky here, and I'm going to lay 5.5. If anyone wants to hear me give out picks for minus 900 favorites, you've come to the wrong channel. That's all I've got to say. Yeah, March Madness started last week. Anyways. Let's do one more pick. And we'll go with... I like Monmouth over Iona. Monmouth just seems to be playing well. They're 14-20 this season, but this is one of those conference tournaments that's turned upside down. I think Monmouth, I don't know, it just seems that they found it at the right time. They're getting 4.5 points in this, and they're going to win outright. Iona has won their last 9 games in a row. I know they've been red hot. But Monmouth has won their last 4 and done so pretty convincingly. I'm going to take Monmouth here. Plus 4.5. That'll be our last pick for today's show. So just recapping what we did today. Took the Cavaliers plus 8.5. The Jazz minus 3. Hofstra minus 11. Western Michigan plus 9. Northern Kentucky minus 5.5. And Monmouth plus 4.5. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.